Who was the father of Black psychology? Happy Black History Month. I'm Evan, this is Black Academics, and today we're going to be talking about Dr. Francis Sumner. Francis Cecil Sumner was born on December 7th, 1895, in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, to David Alexander and Ellen Lillian Sumner. His parents were concerned about the lack of quality education for African Americans, so after primary school, they personally supervised his education. This meant acquiring their own books and developing assignments for his education. Because he didn't have a formal high school diploma, he was required to sit an exam for entrance into Lincoln College, now University, an HBCU in Pennsylvania. Sumner graduated from Lincoln in 1915 as a valedictorian with a degree in philosophy. The next year, in 1916, he earned another BA in English from Clark University in Worcester, Massachusetts. There, he found an unlikely mentor in Clark University's president, G. Stanley Hall, who himself was the first person to receive a PhD in psychology in the US. After his graduation, they stayed in touch, and Sumner eventually convinced Hall to approve a PhD in psychology. His dissertation, titled Psychoanalysis of Freud and Adler, was approved, and on June 14, 1920, he became the first African American to earn a PhD in psychology in the US. Dr. Sumner spent the entirety of his academic career at HBCUs. He started at Wilberforce University before going on to Southern University, West Virginia Collegiate Institute, and finally settling at Howard University until his death in 1954. He even helped establish Howard's psychology department and served as its head for nearly 20 years. Dr. Sumner specialized in the psychology of race and the psychology of religion, and he was considered a leader in both of those fields. His research into the emotional and mental state of Black people was in direct opposition to the racist and eugenic beliefs at the time. Throughout his career, Dr. Sumner published at least 45 articles, and as an official abstractor, translated thousands of articles from several languages. Many of Sumner's students became leading Black psychologists in their own right. One of his students, Kenneth Bancroft Clark, and his wife, Mamie Phipps Clark, studied prejudice and discrimination in children. Known for their famous doll studies, they were expert witnesses in Briggs v. Elliott, one of the 5 cases combined to make 1954's Brown v. Board of Education. You know, the landmark Supreme Court case that ended de jure racial segregation in public schools. Dr. Francis Sumner and his students not only showed us that psychology isn't just for white people, but that it can be used to understand and advocate for justice.